Oh, good morning. It's been a busy day, and it's not, what time is it? Oh, it's just about 12 o'clock. So that's a tax return sent, a 4-hour shift done from 5 this morning. Sorting out my son-in-law's birthday present, because it's his birthday today. And Steam vouchers apparently are not as simple to buy if you put the wrong email address in as a guest. So it's been a huge learning curve for what to do with that. But I am done. Laptop is going away. And I have just about chosen what I'm going to do today. So I was going to just have a mooch around, maybe stay around here a little bit. But there's not anything apart from seasidey things to do here. Or walking. And I had to walk out yesterday. I could walk up the other way. There's an airport and what have you up there. My hip is still giving me a little bit of jip, so I've done some gentle stretching this morning, and in that time I have realised that it's definitely getting better, but I do need to be, I think, a little bit more careful and not overdo myself. So I'm not going to do any weighty things. I've done a few little army things this morning, so I will do that. I'm not going to bother putting that away while I'm talking to you. And I will do some more later when I stop, just to get a bit more movement and try my arms and things and whatnot, without particularly focusing on my legs or anything that's too much on my hip. So I thought, let's see what we can do today. So I was having a look and I'm like, I could do this. We went around the outside. Me and John last time we went up to Scotland and went to like Whitehaven and whatever up there, and Maryport. So I don't want to do that again, even though it was lovely. I have only just done them probably not even a year ago, so let's stay away from there a little bit. So I was talking to John, and I'm like, oh look, there's a Roman fort up here, and there's loads of Roman forts around here. So it's like what to do and when, and trying to figure out all of this stuff. It's a little bit ruining my day today. I've ruined my day, but with rubble instead of it being actually ruined. So I'm going to leave here and I'm going to go for a drive up the other side of, so like past Duddon Furnace and up, is it Broughton Furnace there. It's going to go a little bit further round and go to Duddon Furnace, which is an actual old furnace, don't you know? So you can go and have a look round the ruins of a furnace there. So that looks good. It's got some good thingies on it. And we've done a lot of looking at furnaces around sort of the Yorkshire area. So we'll do a bit in Cumbria as well. And then I was looking at one of the Roman forts. It was supposed to be one of the highest ones in England. And it's on Hardnott Pass. And I'm like, why do I know Hardnott Pass? I'm sure I've heard of Hardnott Pass before. I want to go to that Roman fort. So I can't do it unless I do Hardnott Pass. So anyway, I figured that. I've picked my point for the end today, which is just near Ambleside. So it's about 2 hours and 10 minutes driving in total if I go and do the little switcheroos. My head, when decisions like this have to be made, it's ridiculous. So anyway, that's the overall thing. Well, Steve, that stays the same. Bin there, so I'm just going to pop a couple of things in the bin, get packed up and get gone. Now this is a Duddon iron furnace, and it was built in 1736 as a charcoal-fired blast furnace. It was the oldest surviving site of its kind in northern England until its closure in 1867. It was a joint venture between the Kunze Company and the Back Barrow Company, and it produced pig iron for shipment to places like Chepstow and Bristol. So this furnace, along with associated buildings like the charcoal and iron ore barns, are now free and publicly accessible thanks to the Lake District National Park Authority. So what is pig iron, I hear you ask? Pig iron is a brittle, intermediate material with a high carbon content, which is produced by smelting iron ore, coke and limestone in a blast furnace. It was originally named for the way that the molten iron was historically cast into moulds that resembled a litter of piglets. And pig iron serves as a primary input for producing steel, cast iron and wrought iron after further refining it to remove impurities. Cool, eh? that was pretty cool. Lots of little informational things in there, although I did have a look at what a lot to do with it was like on the Google reviews and things beforehand. So it's an interesting thing, considering, like I said, that the whole area around here, because everything is in Furnace, isn't it? Askham in Furnace, Broughton in Furnace, Dalton in Furnace, Barrow in Furnace. So yeah, so seeing a furnace while I'm here seems a bit fitting, don't you think? Next stop, Hardnott Pass. Hopefully Hard do pass. We'll get past any of those things. So this is another point where my microphone gave up on me, and this is me explaining that I don't like the look of the road I've got to drive down next. I don't like it at all. And I also really didn't like the road I had to drive to get there. I didn't like that either. Very steep and twisty. So time for some more voiceovers and some more drone shots. Now I think this part is quite self-explanatory. I'm knackered. I've just hiked up a very fern-dense hill and I've got myself up to the Roman Fort. So, very, very pleased with myself. However, there's my van down there. So that's not too bad at all. However, in a second, you'll see the look on the face of somebody who's figuring out, how the hell am I going to get back down there? Detection avoidance working well on the drone, or maybe not. Anyway, time to get going again. Well, I made it. Not fucking doing that again. Oh my God. However, you can't have a sign with stickers on and not put a moopy one on it, can you? Right, let's find a spot. There we go. Narrow road, severe bends, no shit. Well, unsuitable for all vehicles, it should just say, and nothing else. That's it. But yeah, and I think some of that was more than 30%. Cool. Awesome. Right. I feel like I need to go and take a dip in there. Now this is what the road's made for. Some bikey bikes. Look at that. Off you go, fellas. Quick tyre check as well. Had a little bit of brake fade. So I was in first coming down. But yeah, they're still there. Bonus. I'm on a road with a white line on it. I made it. Oh dear. I mean, yeah, I like coffee shops. It's enough adventure for today, Mandy. No more adventure allowed.